So right now I'm going to go through add binary, which is given a two binary strings returning their sum. So we're going to be returning a string, and the parameters are two strings, string A and string B. So we're going to take a string builder. This will be for our answer, which eventually will return into a string. And we're going to iterate from the end of string A and string B, so we're going to find their length. So that would be int I equals, and since it's 0 based, we're going to do a -1. J will equal to B. So we have the length of the index, the max index for the string A and string B. We're going to also have to keep track of the numbers that we're going to carry, because when you're adding binaries, you can only add a 0 or a 1. Otherwise, you're going to have to carry over. So int carry can equal 0, and our sum will also start as 0. So let's iterate through. While I is greater than or equal to 0, or while j is greater than or equal to 0, because we want to keep iterating through the string. We can't assume the string sizes are the same. So we're going to have to do this is true while I or while j is greater than or equal to 0, in case they're not exactly the same length. Every iteration, we're going to start off as the sum is equal to the carry, in case we're running through and carrying something, a 0 or a 1. So if int I is greater than or equal to 0, we're going to add it to our sum. We can't be sure that I is greater than or equal to 0, because this is going to be true whether I or j are. So we're just going to have to do a quick check. We're going to add to our sum So this is kind of a long-winded way of doing this, but I didn't change this yet into a character, but I'm just getting the numeric value at the index of that string. And we're going to do this for j then too. I'll just write it out. If j is the one that's greater than or equal to 0, first check it. The sum will be equal to character B So that's that. That's what our sum is going to be. So let's see now. If the current number, if the sum is 2, we want to add a 0. If the sum is 0, we want to add a 0. If sum is 1, we want to add a 1. So the way that we could figure this out is using the modulus. So the current value that we're going to add into our string builder is going to be sum modulo 2. And then we're going to insert it at the left side of string builder, so we can use SB insert, but we're going to insert it always at the 0 index. And so now let's calculating if there's something to carry. So the carry is the sum divided by 2, because this would be 1 if there the sum is 2. It would be 0 if sum is 0, and it is 0 if sum is 1. So carry is going to equal the sum divided by 2. And then to I would be, and J, we're just going to go to the next one. And so here then the sum is going to equal the carry that was calculated down here. Now after that breaks through here, when I is less than 0 and J is less than 0, both that, we're going to just see if we have anything left over. So if carry is not equal to 0, we'll do, we're just going to insert that carry right there. And then we're just going to return our string builder, but we're going to have to make it a string. And that should be that. Oh, this is equal to new. Okay, thank you. You should be able to submit that.